welcome back to another episode on Anxiety Doesn't Own Me podcast. My name is Emmanuel Isaacson, and I'm an anxiety coach who helps people to overcome and heal their anxiety naturally. On today's episode, what I'm going to be talking about is how a lot of us, whenever we are trying to accomplish something or whenever we need to do something, we right away think that we can't do it. That we are not capable, in our case, to overcome our anxiety. We tell ourselves right away, I can't do this. This is a losing battle. I'm not capable in overcoming my anxiety. And that, saying those words, just saying I can't do it, has such an effect on us that it won't get us to a place where we are going to overcome our anxiety. Because whenever we tell ourselves that we can't, we right away cut ourselves off like, I can't do this. You know what's going to happen? You are not going to be able to do it because you're literally closing your brain off to the possibility of actually doing it. Because the second you say, I can't, your brain doesn't try to explore different ways, doesn't try to be creative in any way whatsoever because you literally close yourself off. Confucius, he said the one that usually says, I can't or I can, is both usually right. And it's so true. It is 100% truth because we are literally telling ourselves, hey, I can't do this. It's too hard. I've tried over and over again, and I'm failing over and over again, and I can't succeed. But the thing is that we have no choice right now. We can't be in our situation for the rest of our lives. We can't be struggling with anxiety for the rest of our lives because as you see the effects that it has on you, and it's not worth it. It's hard to overcome it. I'm not saying that it's easy and it's a walk in the park and just snap your fingers like, hey, I'm out of anxiety now. I feel much better. No, it's definitely hard, but we need to. And whenever we tell ourselves, I can't do this, I'm not capable, this is who I am, this is what I'm capable of, and that's it. We're not willing to see that, hey, there's more to us. We are literally cutting ourselves off from being anxiety free in our situation. Because again, we're cutting ourselves off. We're just closing ourselves off completely. What we need to do, and what's going to help us tremendously is tell ourselves, hey, you know what? I'm struggling right now with my anxiety. I've tried multiple things. It's hard, but it's possible for me to overcome. Maybe there's something I haven't tried yet. And that there is going to be something out there that I don't know, because right away a lot of us think that we have tried everything, but the truth is that we haven't tried everything. That is the truth. And we need to be open to hear different things, try different things, invest in different things. Like whenever I was overcoming my anxiety, I invested in myself. I said to myself, like, you know what? I'm not overcoming my anxiety. It's such a struggle. Why do I need to go through this? And I was literally putting myself down. And I told myself, I can't overcome this. I can't do this. It's impossible. It's so much work. I'm all over the place. I don't understand what's going on with me. But the truth is that here, I'm anxiety free today. 9 years. 9 years anxiety free. Actually coming to close to 10 years already, being anxiety free. Now, the reason why is because I said to myself, it came to the point like, hey, I need to try different things. I need to work on myself. I need to work on myself in order for me to feel much better. And this is where a lot of people ask me, like, Emmanuel, how did you overcome your anxiety? What did you do exactly? Now, going through that, it's going to be it's going to be too much to explain to you in one episode, but I'll give you the basics of what I did. The first thing that I did, without me even realizing, is that I started to talk to God more and more and more. And again, this is the things that I just remember because a lot of things that I did forget, but I do remember speaking to God every single day and asking him, like, hey, give me some guidance. I need your help with this. Give me some clarity of what's going on with me. I have no idea. Because back then I had zero idea of what was going on with me. I'm like, please guide me to the right people. Show me what to do. Help me out with this situation. I can't continuously struggle with this. And without me realizing it, I started to enhance my spirituality with that by speaking to God. The next thing that I did is I started to work on my mindset. My mindset was very negative. I automatically thought negative about myself, about situations, about me overcoming anxiety, me getting out of my situation because I felt like I was stuck like this for the rest of my life. I said to myself, I'm never going to be able to overcome this. I'm going to be stuck like this for the rest of my life and I'm done. And that made me feel really, really hopeless. I've never felt hopeless like that in my life. Until that situation happened, because I truly felt like I was stuck, but it was my mindset. It was my mind telling me that. And that's what your mind is telling you. Hey, you are not going to be able to overcome this. This is too much to handle. You've tried so many things. But the truth is, it's possible to overcome this. Again, we just need to build the right mindset from thinking negatively all the time about ourselves, about people, about everything in life, to being more positive. And that's hard to do. It's not an easy thing to do. And you need someone to guide you with that, to show you like, hey, this is how you think more positively. That's going to help you tremendously. The next thing that I did, the third thing that I did, is that I worked on my emotions. My emotions, the hurt that I had in the past, I started to heal them. And on top of that, I started to understand what it felt like. I started to understand how to handle my emotions the right way. Because a lot of us, whenever we are struggling, whenever we have these emotions, and they can be very negative ones, let's say, for example, with depression, which I had, it was very, very hard for me to overcome that, to be able to handle that, to be able to understand, like, hey, why am I going through this? But whenever I understood what the reason why, and be able to express it and be able to feel my emotion and just be there and say, you know what, this is the way I feel right now, I'm not going to fight it, really helped me out. But on top of that, I learned how to guide myself out of that negative emotion the right way. That's the key over there, doing it the right way, because a lot of us, we suppress it, we try to escape it, we try to ignore it, we try to fight it, but it doesn't help. It doesn't help. What does help is acknowledging your emotion, being with it, understanding like, hey, what is this? Why am I feeling this way? What needs to change? And be able to guide your emotion to something else. So that's the third thing. Now, the fourth thing that I did is I started to eat much healthier. I started to, and again, it wasn't like an extreme thing that I did. And even today, I still have a struggle with it because, listen, I enjoy unhealthy food like everybody else does. And it's good to have that once in a while because, again, the body enjoys it. We can't be extreme because if we're going to be extreme, what's going to happen? We are most likely going to fail. That's what's going to happen because it's too much for us. So take it one thing at a time. But what we want to do is eat healthier. Start eating healthier one meal a day. It doesn't have to be every single meal. One meal a day, take one meal a day and eat healthier in that meal. You'll see the difference. You'll have more energy. We need that. It's not the solution. What the solution is, all four of them, working on all four of them together, and that's what will get you to be anxiety-free. But we want to do those things every single day. Spirituality, mental, in your mental mind, to think more positively, to work on your emotions, to eat more healthier so that we can start feeling much better. But the key is over here, we're talking about the mindset. You see, like the mindset is saying to yourself, hey, I can't do this. I'm not capable. I'm not smart enough. I failed so many times in my life. Here, another failure in my life. We are always putting ourselves down. We're not giving ourselves any credit. We're not telling us like, hey, it's possible for me to overcome this. I am going to be able to overcome this. I'm going to be one day anxiety free. Instill that in your mind. Put that seed in your mind. Tell yourself, hey, I am going to overcome this struggle one day and I'm going to be anxiety free. I'm going to be able to do it and I can do it. I may have not figured out how to do it, but I'm willing to learn. And it may be that the next time I'm going to try to figure out and try something new and it may not work, I'm going to try something else then. Because I can guarantee you guys, if you continuously work this way with this mindset, you'll be anxiety free eventually. And And this won't even only help you with your anxiety, it will help you with other things in life as well. Let's say you're going for a job interview. You're right away thinking in your mind, I can't get that job. I'm going to fail. I'm going to make myself look like a fool. They're going to reject me. Right away, you're instilling that negativity. And I understand why. Because we've been brainwashed. We have been brainwashed to think that way. But the truth is that you are capable. The truth is that you can get that job. Just change that little trick, by the way. The little trick over here that I do a lot is whenever I say to myself, I can't, like I used to tell myself, I can't socialize. I am socially awkward. That's what I used to tell myself. And what do you think happened? I wasn't able to socialize. I was socially awkward. But whenever I told myself, I can't socialize, I'm an interesting person, I'm a funny person, what do you think happened? I was able to socialize. I was an interesting person. I was a funny person because, again, I opened up my mind. To that possibility. But the thing is that we put ourselves in this box and that's it. And that's what we're used to. And we can't see outside of the box. It's very hard for us. But we need to do that trick and you will see it. You will see like, oh my God, I actually did it. Just that small thing. Even take something else. If socializing is too big for you, I know a lot of people have social anxiety. And this can help you with it. But if it's something like something small, start off with something small and tell yourself, you know what? I can't do this. This is too much for me. Tell yourself, I can't do it. I'm going to be able to accomplish this. You may you may make mistakes and fail, but eventually you'll get there. You won't give up that easily. You'll say to yourself, hey, I'm capable of doing it, regardless of the evidence, regardless of the results. It doesn't matter. We need to tell ourselves because again, at the end of the day, it's going to help us. It's going to help us tremendously when we tell ourselves, I'm capable of doing it. I can do it. I will do it. I am smart. When we open ourselves up and get ourselves outside of the box that we're used to and that we have been put into because of the people that's around us and in life, whatever we have focused on, because I can guarantee there were times that you didn't think you were able to do it and you actually did it, how you felt. We should focus on those more than the times that you failed. But whenever we get ourselves outside of this box, and the only way to do it is change the thought process. Just change the thought process of whenever you tell yourself, I can't do this task, tell yourself, I can do this task, and I will ace this task. Because that way you're able to open up your mind into the possibility of achieving that thing that you want. And this little small thing will keep you motivated and will help you to overcome your anxiety. If you did like this episode, please click the like button and leave a 5-star review. The reason why I ask is because this way we're able to reach more people. And the more people that we can actually reach, the more people that we can actually help. Because my mission in this world, my purpose is to help people to overcome and heal their anxiety naturally and show them that it's possible to overcome. Thank you guys. Take care. And I'll see you guys in the next episode.